Well, the big political story we're tracking tonight, Congress leader Kapil Sibal, in an interview to the Indian Express on the Bihar verdict, has questioned the Congress leadership. He says, and I'm quoting from that interview, maybe the leadership thinks it should be business as usual, but we're yet to hear on the recent polls. Organizationally, we all know what went wrong, but they are not willing to recognize those answers. He's also made some very scathing comments where he says that there's no forum to express his views and therefore he is expressing them publicly. Also goes on to say that for 6 years, the Congress has not introspected. Now, Karti Chidambaram, of course, reacted to it, and Ashok Gehlot, interestingly, in a series of tweets, has hit back at Kapil Sibal, saying there was no need for Kapil Sibal to mention our internal issue. Harsha, I want to go across to you first. Harsha and Sunil both joining us on this big political story. It's interesting to see Ashok Gehlot very directly hitting back at Kapil Sibal.
Well, you know, when the Sachin Pilot, Ashok Gehlot tussle had happened in Rajasthan, Kapil Sibal had also tweeted then. And he said, are we going to react when all the horses have bolted? So really, apart from the fact that Ashok Gehlot is old guard, he's known to be a loyalist to the family, Kapil Sibal had been pretty forthright when it came to Rajasthan also, and had talked about leadership and how the Congress was really losing young dynamic leaders. Of course, Sachin Pilot then, as everyone knows, remained with the Congress. He didn't do a Scindia. But, in that sense, Ashok Gehlot tweeting is quite predictable from both these points of view. The political crisis that he has just gone through, and also the fact that he is a family loyalist. And clearly he doesn't want to anymore stir up troubled waters, because remember, it's also been 3 months since, 2.5 months since that political crisis. We are expecting Ajay Makan soon, and of course we know that Ahmed Patel has not been keeping well. But really all that's promised to Sachin Pilot hasn't come through yet.
Well, very interesting, Sunil, to see once again battle lines drawn. There's of course a rebel camp that has now once again spoken out. What are you picking up? No introspection for the last 6 years, no forum to express grievances.
Well,
I mean, this appears to be a story that plays out ever so often.
Really, the battle lines are definitely drawn as I have been speaking to various people. In fact, the day after the Bihar elections, the daggers or the knives were really out for the Congress leadership. The Congress was in distress, many attacking the Gandhi family in particular. Of course, Mr. Kapil Sibal is one of the few who's had the courage to come out openly and speak out to the Indian Express. But having said that, there are others who are asking, for example, why has the Congress performed so badly in Uttar Pradesh, where Priyanka Gandhi Vadra is the General Secretary in charge? Why hasn't she visited Uttar Pradesh for right through the pandemic? Or been able to meet with party workers in Lucknow? She might have gone to Hathras, but a lot needs to be done in terms of soul searching. They are also very categorical in terms of what the Congress party needs to do at this present juncture. Of course, yes, there is a sense of gloom because not only are many leaders who are not well, right from the Congress president onwards, even the treasurer of the party, Mr. Ahmed Patel, is stable but still not out of the woods in Medanta Hospital. But the fact of the matter is that many are saying that a serious and drastic surgery is required within the Congress party, and some soul searching in terms of how they want to take this forward in the present circumstances.
Well, these are questions and narratives that play out ever so often, and it is definitely yes, it is definitely the need of the hour for the Congress to introspect and ask questions, perhaps, Sunil, at this moment. Appreciate you, Sunil and Harsha, for joining us.